Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Get Some Colour in Your Life, David Lowe. Today I just wanted to share with you, and I think I did mention it on one of the previous videos, that I've been trying to find my very first watercolour sketchbook. And we had a bed delivered a couple of days ago. We had to get everything out from underneath the bed and sort some things out just to fit this bed in, and lo and behold, we found my very first two sketchbooks, and these are going back to about 1994 when I very first started painting. So I hope you like it, and let's get straight in and see what I did back then. Now, this is the very first ever watercolour sketch pad that I ever bought. You can see it's the Langton. Not sure if they still do those, but quite a nice sketchbook to start off with, to learn. It's quite a nice paper. You can see it's 300 grams GSM, and it's Bockingford. There's actually 12 sheets, 14 inches by 10. So it's quite a big size. I don't know what that is. I think it's actually upside down. Never mind. Oh, we're actually upside down here. So this is a sketch of a shop front that I was asked to do. I did this in an oil painting. This was many years after, actually. I remember digging this out just to do that for a commission that I got asked to do. And I'm going to be switching upside down just to find the right way up. I didn't really do much in this watercolour sketchbook. As you can see, there isn't really much in here, but this scene here is a view where I used to live, where I was brought up. This is just in front of the house, just the view, the scenery of the hills. And back then it was quite interesting because I was at college at the time. I wasn't really taught how to paint there, just something I saw on TV and wanted to do that. So I bought my very first watercolour set. They were Cotman watercolours, the pan set, and I didn't really know how to do the white. I used to use the white paint just to do that, and it was actually my watercolour, my art teacher at college that told me you have to use the white of the paper to leave that, and that'll be the highlights, that'll be the white of the colour. So this is Kenny Plage. This is when I took my watercolour, the sketchbook, with me to south of France on holiday, and this is a sketch from near where the campsite was in south of France. Looking back, I don't even know. Oh, sorry, let me just do that out. I can't even remember what this scene was. I think it was from holiday, the same place. You can see this is actually a field. You do have the mountain there, you can just barely see. To me it just looks unfinished, but I was 16, 17 at the time, so I was really sort of inexperienced. Now, it was my art teacher at college that said you get different sizes, and she did recommend that I get a smaller sketchbook just to learn how to watercolour. And this, you can see, is 7x5. It's by the same Langton. It's by the same makers, so it's quite a decent watercolour sketchbook to start with. And again, this is the view just in front of the house where I was brought up. Again, I think this here, this side of the house, is actually white paint that I've used. and fiddling around with all the details. Back then I was a sucker. Even now it's hard to do any loose sketching. I try my hardest to do as real as possible. And this is a scene from the coast down in south of France, and there's some boats there. And it's my very first watercolour of boats, and I'm quite pleased really the way the overall sort of painting went. Back then I really did labour over this, the rocks, the detail. So it probably took me some time to do. I would definitely tackle this subject different. Again, the clouds, the sky is quite pale. If I was to do this painting again, I would definitely go in a bit stronger, a bit darker with the colours. And that's something that you learn in watercolour. It's just a trial and error. I don't think anyone starts off confident enough to go as dark as possible. And this is a sunset scene. I don't know, I can't remember now. As I said, this is going back to 1994 when I very first started. And here we have the harbour scene, a few boats, some buildings in the background. You can see just from lack of experience, things that I did then. Still life of some fruit. Looks like that one's sat on top of the other. It's quite flat. And this one, it was the very first time that I, again, it's just in front of the house where I used to live. And there's some buildings there, and they actually started to decay and fall apart. But I do like this one. This was the first time I ever discovered the happy accidents. I was using ink to do this, and you can see the ink bled into the paint, which wasn't supposed to happen. Again, you had the same on this side, because I did the ink when the watercolour was quite wet, so I had a lot of bleeding in. But it was the first time, and it was my art tutor that told me that's called a happy accident, and it happens in watercolour. Just another still life I didn't actually complete. Again, I was just learning how to paint. A couple more scenes. I have no idea where they're from. And again, that's in front of the house. That's pretty much it. Portrait, but that was the experience that I had, and that's all I did for when I was learning how to paint. That's pretty much it what I did. I was 16 at the time, thereabouts. I started watercolouring, and then for whatever reason I stopped painting for quite some time. It was a number of years really when I revisited watercolour. But that's that. Hopefully you liked the video. Please like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. It really would help my channel to grow. I will be posting more content, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye.